My shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. That we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
My shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. That we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Yo, what's good, family? It's your dog, Damon, man. We Talk Hawks TV, We Talk Hawks Daily. Hawks with a big win tonight on the road to push our winning streak to 4 games in a row. Let's talk about it. Let me give you my thoughts about the game tonight. And then I'm going to drop the link. Y'all know how we get down. Matter of fact, let me get that out the way. Let me drop the link. And once again, gang, y'all know what time it is. This is an interactive fan channel. Got it? Follow the link. Come up here. Let your voice be heard. Talk to me about tonight's game. Even if you didn't see the game, if you're just excited about the Hawks on a 4-game winning streak, come on up here. Let us know how you feeling. Feel me? Just make sure you don't have no stuff in the background playing and whatnot. And come tap in. But let me give you my thoughts about the game tonight, man. First quarter, we started off slow in the first quarter. Not gonna lie. I was a little bit concerned at the beginning because this is the second game. We had a slow start. We had the same slow start against the Wizards. Excuse me, not the Wizards. I'm sorry, the Timberwolves. We had the same slow start against them. But what did we do? Second quarter, we kind of turned it up a little bit offensively. Shout out to the Hawks, man. If you was in the watch along, first of all, shout out to everybody who was in the watch along. Salute to the gang who be tapping in with me, keeping me company. I really appreciate that support. You feel me? But salute to everybody who tapped in. But during the watch along, I was saying, remember what I said, gang? I said, hey, salute. Look at that. Damon, that's my son right there, y'all. That's my oldest son. Hawks win, not a doubt in my mind. That's my son right there, baby. That's my son. But he be at the games with me when I go. But so Where was I at? Hey, my son made me lose my train of thought. Oh, okay. We started off slow. I was concerned about that at the beginning. Um, but what I was saying was, remember what I said? I said Minnesota, excuse me, not Minnesota. Um, the Pelicans are not a championship level team, right? So in a watch along, I said we just got to stay close. And y'all know my standard when we on the road. As long as we can keep it within 10 points to start the fourth quarter on the road, we're in a good position to steal the game, take the game, right? So fast forward, um, and another thing in the first half, I thought we had spurts where we would get hot, come back, take the lead by say one or two, but then trick it off immediately within 30 seconds. We did that twice in that first half. I was like, okay. So long as we stayed close, we was good. Um, I don't know what Coach Quinn told them boys in the locker room at the third quarter, but I'm gonna tell you like this. That's some of the best Hawks defense I've seen in a minute. And then it didn't help the Pelicans that the offense started kicking. Do you know we outscored the Pelicans by 18 in the third quarter? The quarter that I call the death quarter has now switched to become like one of our best quarters early in the season. Um, the defense, we scored 43 points in the third. We held them to 23, right? The homeboy Earl pointed out, he was like, listen, as long as we let Zion do his thing, we good because nobody else was getting involved. I don't even think Brandon Ingram had 20 points. Now, granted, he was coming back off injury, I think. I think he missed a couple games, or at least that last game. So granted that, but I mean, he's still a max money player, and I don't even think he had 20 points tonight, right? But let's look at the stats before I start bringing everybody on. So let's look at Hunter. Hunter 1 for 3, 30 minutes, not much on the offensive side, but he was handling his business on the defensive side of the ball. Plus, remember, he jammed his pinky finger early in the first, so he had to come out. Jalen Johnson, aka man, this dude is a stat stuffer. You can't go wrong when you got somebody shooting 62% from the freaking field, bro. 66% from three. Okay. 21 and 11. 21 and 11 with 4 dimes. Like, man, listen. The dude is a monster. Monster player, man. Monster. And he was a monster for us tonight. Clint Capella. I mean, Clint Capella played a great game to me tonight. 8 for 9. I mean, that's 89%. He even hit 50% of the free. He gave you 17 points and 7 boards. Murray, 8 for 20. I would like to see that a little better, but that's from them damn threes. That's why that shooting percentage is low. 2 for 9 from 3. But Murray was a goon when he was attacking that basket early in the first half. He was a goon. As soon as he started settling for that 3, that's why I was like, sometimes, and I was saying that in the chat, sometimes that analytics don't work for everybody. You feel me? Let that man play his game, attack the basket, get to the mid-range. I would like to see Murray cut that 9 3-point shot attempt, maybe make that 5. Make that about 5. Okay. Trey, 7 for 15. Can't go wrong with that. Probably should have been at least 9 for 15. He missed 2 easy layups. I don't know what happened on those plays. But you can't complain. 7 for 15, you'll take that 10 times out of 10. 3 for 7 from 3, you'll take that 10 times out of 10. He heated up, and all his threes came in the second half because he was 0 for in the first. Obviously, we already know he's an excellent 3-point shooter. 22 and 12. 22 and 12. And I told people that, man. I told people that he don't have to shoot 20, 25 times for us to win games. He don't. He don't have to carry that type of burden, offensive load. Distribute it. It make it easier for you. I think the only only negative thing I had, two negative things I had to say about Trey tonight. I wish when they was blitzing him with that double team in the first half, I wish he would have gave the ball up earlier or made his move earlier before the double tried to come trap him. And then two, that terrible three he took in the fourth quarter. I don't know what he was thinking. He had 5 seconds left. But like I also said, I really, besides that, and besides him just missing threes, he hasn't taken a bad three that I could in the past 2 games that I could remember off the top of my head. He hasn't taken one bad three. They just not going in for some odd reason. So, I mean, that's just me just nitpicking, right? But Trey played an amazing game. He played like a floor general, elite playmaker that he is. And like I said, he don't need to take tons of shots, man. The shots for him gonna come, right? They're gonna come. But it's these 12 dimes. These 12 dimes right here. So what he count for? 22. What's that? 12 times 2, 24. So he accounted for what? 46 points, right? Murray gave you 7. That's another 14. Murray counted for 34 points. You feel me? Bogey, hey, the 3 went on for him tonight, man. He shot horrible tonight, but you know, hey, it happens. You can't shoot good every day. Bay was horrible tonight. Shooting wise, he was horrible. 39%, 28%. But I mean, I got to give credit where due. He was out there hustling. He was working. He was out there doing some dirty work, getting rebounds in the lane. So, I mean, I think Bay had a good game, obviously not shooting wise. Onyeka Okongwu, great game tonight, killing them from that corner 3, hitting them back-to-back corner 3s to go ahead and build that lead up and pretty much put them boys out their misery. Garrison Matthews, I mean, I don't know why Quinn put him in the game instead of AJ Griffin. So AJ Griffin getting DNPs now. Is AJ Griffin injured? I'm just asking, right? I'm just asking. Because I would wonder why he put Garrison in over AJ. I don't know. I mean, it was only 3 minutes, so I mean, would AJ would have been a factor in 3 minutes? I don't know. So that's my thoughts on the game, gang. I'm dropping the link. Right now, we got 2 people ready to come on, give us their thoughts. Let me drop this link one more time. If anybody else want to come in and tap in, come on, tap in, man. Let's chop it up, man. All right. First person we got Hood up in the building. Hey, y'all know how we do. We're gonna do we're gonna do the 2 minute. Well, right now it ain't that many people, so we're gonna do 3 minutes, run through the people, and then we're just gonna open it up. You feel me? Let me move this out the way. What's good, my guy? Salute to my tapping in during the post game. I mean,
anytime, bro.
Watch along, my guy tapping in. What's good with you? What's your thoughts tonight, man? And listen, I don't want to hear just basketball. Give me something else, because I know that's your main point. But
you know what? I wasn't even gonna say that. I wasn't even gonna say that, but that is true though. Hey man, once they start tighten up on the D and push that ball and move a little bit better, everything changed, right? Like you gotta give it to them. Every night we've been having balance going, but this is probably one of the best I've seen. But check this out. Both of our bigs had 17 points apiece. You know, you know why? Because they involved them. They involved them.
Facts.
See, their ball move, get them involved, get them eat. They'll get you what you need to get, right? So that's why it's so balanced. So that's why when folks be on this Clint Capella tip, if you give him the ball, he'll play, right? All of them. Double O played well, and all of them everybody keep putting them against each other, bruh. Let us keep this luxury, all right? You got both. We fine, right? We fine. So
you're right. You're right, Foot. Because you know what I noticed when Valanciunas was in there, bro, he was giving Onyeka some work, bro. Because that's a big dude, man.
Yeah, it is.
They had one possession where he got it, and he was just pushing Onyeka like bow, bow. I was like, sheesh.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Clint does come in handy against teams like the Pelicans. I ain't even gonna say
that's what I'm saying. And then Double O started getting his stuff off. He made the first threes of the year. He hit 2 in a row. I said, okay, then,
Yeah.
So that was a good look. Hey, Hey man, we playing. They playing. They playing. So we're gonna shout out we're gonna one time for the bigs tonight, right? That's what we're talking about. But across the board, that balance scoring, get everybody involved, right? JJ, hey man, damn, they double.
Yeah, hey.
So, yeah, Mike, he's big for click too. It's a big old dude, But yeah, man, JJ was out there balling, man.
Yeah,
Balling.
it was. Yeah.
So this is a good win, man. When we play, I'm getting a little bit more. I know I still said 20 games, but I'm gaining confidence that we can sustain. And yeah, man, that's it. That's all I mean. Ain't much to say, man. You saw it. You've been calling it out. You pretty much said what it was. That's some good basketball. They playing some good basketball, bro.
Yeah, they was. Exactly.
Yeah, Mike. But JJ, best spell right now. Yep.
Yep. I can't even sit here and lie, man. Yeah, he doing the damn thing. I can't sit here. I ain't gonna sit here in front. He doing the damn thing. All right, let's bring on Black Bear. What's good, my guy? Talk to me.
What's good, home team?
What's good, my
happening?
guy? Tap in with me. What's your thoughts tonight, man? You got to be impressed tonight, Blackbird. You got to be impressed tonight.
I am. You know me, Demar. I'm a little hard on him because, you got your superstar talent. It's time to start getting good around that superstar talent. And I'm going to tell you something. What I'm seeing from these on this 4-game win streak, I'm seeing the difference between past Hawks teams and a Hawks team that can be a contender in the East. Contenders can start off slow, but they win third quarters. They find a way to win third quarters and close out games in the fourth. Right. Another thing that they're capable of doing, they're capable of going to somebody else to depend on to depend on a bucket. You need a bucket, you don't have to go to the superstar all the time. You can go to some all-star caliber guys on the teams. Right now, DeJounte Murray and Jalen Johnson are playing like all-stars. They're playing like legitimate first ballot all-stars right now. And that boy Jalen Johnson, I'm gonna toot my own horn here. And I know Mikey over on Georgia Sports Nation. I know he's probably listening. I told you so, Mikey. I told you so. He can play. That boy ain't just no sixth man candidate. That boy can be an all-star player. So for me, man, listen. As long and I'm gonna tell you one more other thing, Demond, and you can go on to the next person. I'm gonna tell you another thing, and you probably gonna agree with me on this. You're seeing the difference in the coaching too. You can tell that these players they're taking in what they're being coached from Quinn Snyder, and they're applying it to the gameplay. You see that difference in this team, especially defensively. I don't think this team ever had an issue with scoring. They would if the field goals was bad, they still figured out a way to score. Whether it was getting to the line or whether it was giving the bigs a little bit more attention in the offensive game, they figured out a way to score always. It ain't never been scoring that's been the issue. It's been defense. Yep. And the perimeter defense is looking a hell of a lot better right now. I'm hoping they keep it up. I'm going to continue to be hard on them, but hey, man, that's a great win tonight against a team that came to play. Because New Orleans, even though they got their downfalls, they came to play tonight, but they just ran up against a better team.
And you know what? You know that they was 4-1, so they weren't no slouch.
4-1. Yep. 4-2 now. Yep.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shit. All right, Blackbird. Thanks for tapping in, man. Hey, if you want to just stay on the background, man, once I go through everybody, we bring everybody back on, man.
I hang out.
All right. What's up, Mr. Matt?
Demond.
Quinn time.
Demond, I have been having this since we lost the first game of the season against Charlotte. Demond, I mean, it was Acropole back then, but now it's just, I mean, Demond, I told you. I said, give it time, give Quinn time. you see now, you're starting to see now why I told you we were going from, I won't use that analogy because I'll offend some Atlanta people, but we're going from Burger King to Ruth Chris in coaching. Okay. We're so the elevation of having a system, a defined system where guys have defined roles, moving the ball, our motion, getting different players involved, different ball handlers to get guys open. I mean, this is we're starting to see Quinn ball in full effect on offense and defense. Defensively, to hold another team under 110 points, Devon. Again, you know what I'm saying? To start off as well as they were in the first half, New Orleans was scoring. To have a coach that makes halftime adjustments and keep them under 110 again. You know what I'm saying? So Quinn deserves a lot of credit. The ball is moving. Everybody, 7 players in double figures again. You know what I'm saying? We had now, this is third time in 5 games. How many times we had that last year? You know what I'm saying? So,
well, that also comes from Murray and Trey not taking 20, 25 shots.
That's
also
true, Damon. But again, I don't want to get into a big comparison between this year and last year, but they have a system now where it's not just iso ball. They can go to different players at different times, different situations, and then Jalen. Damon, I told you I might have been doing Jalen a disservice when I said he was going to be in Most Improved Player of the Year, 15, 7, and 4. I'm gonna have to readjust those numbers. 15 might be a little low. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you called it.
So
I gotta give you credit. You called it.
Jalen is this is the player. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting over here thinking I need to write up a letter. You know what I'm saying? We need to get Nate McMillan brought up on charges. Okay. I mean, you got a player like this, you know what I'm saying? And you
So
handcuffed him.
Real quick. Let me ask you this real quick, Matt. So you give Nate no credit for AJ? I mean, AJ was balling under Nate.
I mean, he's a shooter. I mean,
that's what shooting does. How it switched? Now under Quinn, so JJ wasn't getting burned with Nate, but AJ was. Now it's just switched because tonight AJ got a DNP, bro. He played Garrison Matthews over AJ Griffin.
I thought about that. I looked at that. I wasn't sure why he did that. The only thing, how tall is Garrison Matthews? 6'7", 6'8"?
Yeah, he ain't no small guy.
Yeah, so it might have been because he wanted to get a little bit more height with the same level of shooting. So maybe that's why. I'll be curious if somebody asks him after the game what he said about that. But overall, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I told y'all, give him time, give the genius time to get his stuff involved, implemented. Players is going to buy in.
You said it.
And we see the fruits of this labor.
What did I say?
What?
I said
we had dumb players.
I said he wins regular season games. I said that. His record says that. What did I say? I said,
oh yeah, playoff loser. But Demond, he didn't have
playoff. That's
Demond, he didn't have a team where he could get 7 guys in double.
Okay, hey, listen.
Hey, and Dre, shout out to Dre. His defense was on point tonight, by the way. But he dislocated his finger, but still came back in the game. So I mean, if Dre wouldn't have happened, we might have had 8 players in double figures again.
I mean, at the end of the day,
more times we'd have had multiple players in double figures through 5 games. Almost, I think it's tied with all of last season in just 5 games. So
see what happened. But you gotta also know this, and then let me move on. We only got one more person left, Matt, and then we're gonna bring everybody back on. But let me say this: it's also, the style of coaching. A Nate McMillan, Jason Kidd, they're old school coaches, so they coach like in the 90s, in the 2000s, when you have superstars, you play ISO basketball. That's the same thing. That's what they do in Dallas now. It's just ISO basketball with Luka Doncic. Not saying it's better, but what I'm saying is, that's the difference. You have a Quinn Snyder, who come from coaching tree, who come from Bud coaching tree. So the actions and the ball movement that you seeing now, you've seen that before. You saw that with the 60-win team. So
and Jamal, before I go, I just want to shot that sequence where he was talking to Murray after the game when it looked like there was, I don't know, that looked a little, I don't know, from the back camera. I was like, what are they doing? But when he was talking to Murray like that and coaching him through situation, that attention to detail, that's what I'm talking about. That we didn't have the last few years.
Well, I mean, granted, because they're not the same type of coach. They coaching styles. Nate is, like I said, he's a 90s coach, and he coached like in the 90s. Your superstar ISO basketball. I mean, that's how it is. But let me bring on RJ, then everybody can come back on. Okay. Don't go nowhere, Mr. Matt. Let me bring on RJ. What's good, my guy? Talk to me.
Man, what's happening?
What's up? Why so dark in there? You want to see your mustache?
No, man, I've been gaming all day, man. So I was watching the game and playing video games at the same time.
Hey, I was doing the same thing.
Yeah, man. So, but man, great team win. This was a good team win right here, man. I really think it's something to be said with Quinn seeing certain matchups against certain teams. I think he's taking advantage of stuff like that. For example, if you're going up against a quicker big, you're going to put Onyeka in there. If you're going up against a guy that has power, you're going to put Clint in there. Makes sense. And, hey, man, and once again, man, I got to apologize to DeAndre Hunter, man. I'm going to keep apologizing to him until he proves me wrong. Dude, he balling, man, and maybe it is this being under Quinn has really opened up the offense more, where more guys are getting involved and you're just not relying on superstars. My biggest takeaway from tonight, though, was, man, we, instead of blowing the lead in the third quarter, we came back and took the lead in the third quarter. That's something, man, that we really haven't seen a lot of. So I say this, man, keep it up, Hawks. Keep putting the pressure on other teams' best player, man. Zion Williams, they gave him fits tonight, man. They were throwing so many. They threw Jalen Johnson at him. They threw Clint Capella at him. You throw Onyeka Okongwu at him.
I mean, you got to, bro. That dude, man.
When you going against superstar players, man, you got to throw fresh bodies at them all day, man. And I think it wore them down. It wore them down.
And nobody could stop him, man.
Not at all, man.
Let me say it like this. My bad. Nobody could stop him one-on-one.
Right.
But we did have,
man, let me tell you something, man, real quick.
Go ahead.
Jalen Johnson is the truth, man. He is the truth. We need to face facts about that, man. If he's a young Scottie Pippen, man, hey, man, the sky's going to be the limit, man. The sky's going to be the limit. This kid is, I don't know what switch that came on or what light bulb went off for him, but dude he is the truth, man. Straight up. And we need to be thankful that we get to witness a young star besides Trae Young grow up in our organization. I'm calling it right now. I think Jalen Johnson's going to be a young star.
We need to be thankful that Masai Ujiri didn't do that trade.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Thank you, Masai. That might be the biggest Hawks move. And let me bring everybody else on. Hey, Chad, I'm gonna drop the link. If you want to come up here and join the open forum, man, come on up here, man. You want to join the open forum? Just follow the link. Come on up here. Let's get everybody back up here, man. Let me see something, man. I tried to set up this new little layout.
Hey, when everybody get here, let me say something, Demar. When everybody get
this layout real quick. I was trying something new. Let me see how it looks.
What's that new layout?
I was just messing around with some stuff. Just want to see how.
Yeah, let me say something real quick when everybody get up.
Okay, that didn't work. My bad, gang. Hold up, I'm trying something. I'm just trying something real quick. Is that everybody? Yeah. Go ahead, Foot. I'm just messing with this layout.
Let me get Matt straight real quick. Make it real quick. You ready?
Straight, Foot.
Ball movement is in the system. Shot selection is in the system. Effort isn't a system. Energy isn't a system. Sharing the ball isn't a system. Listening to the coach isn't a system. And playing defense isn't a system. That's all I got to say.
And I would say, in rebuttal to that, I would say that line of thought, that train of thought, is why Nate is unemployed. He shares that same mindset.
That's all you got, man. That's all you got.
That's enough. That's enough right there.
There's no rebuttal. I just
that is. If you
hold on, because hold on, Matt. You mentioned damn near everything I just said with the system.
But the system is emblematic of those things. It's a result of those things.
But you should be.
That's the output, Foot. That's the output. That's the output.
Matt, I broke it down for you, bro.
No,
hold on. Let me say something.
You said.
Man, let me say something real quick. Let me get something straight. Me and Matt don't hate each other. All right, I don't dislike Matt. Matt is my boy. I won't give him hell, but we good. So let me. A lot of people think we be, whatever we. No, we just having fun. But but Matt, you talked about that system. So let me ask you. So is it what I said correct? Yes or no?
In part, it's partially correct. It's partially incorrect.
All right.
They're just not the ball movement, the player movement. It's just not because they just decided to do it yesterday, or they felt like, oh yeah, let's do that. That looks nice.
Hey, I didn't mention player movement. I was real specific in what I said. I repeat it for you once again. I was real specific.
The defense, the defense is part of the effort.
Hold on. Shot selection, right?
Yes, that is. Yes,
effort.
That's a part of the. If I got a play to run, right?
Hold on.
I'm running this play.
Effort. Hold on. Effort is not is a decision. Energy is a decision. Right? Sharing the ball is a decision because we've seen several times. Look at how they shared the ball today. You mentioned it. How many people in double figures? And that number seemed like it became better every game. You had Double O and Clint 17 apiece. That never happened. Right?
Exactly. Because they
got them involved, right? So listening to the coach, which we had a problem, that's not a system, right? Playing defense is not a system.
Foot. The effort, whatever. I mean, the effort might be a byproduct because everybody's touching the ball because we have a system. So everybody's touching the ball.
They decided to pass the ball. That's why
they decided to pass the ball because they have plays where everybody gets a touch and everybody has a play that involves them. That's the primary.
But that might be honest with you, man. Everybody knows passing the basketball, that's going to create better offense. I mean, as a professional player, you should know passing the basketball creates easy shots. It makes the defense move. So guys are not just standing still. I mean, that's not a coaching thing. That's basic basketball knowledge, in my opinion. I don't think it's necessarily a coaching thing.
My question, RJ, would be why were we bottom third in the league in assists and passes per possession last year? Now we're in the top two.
Well, you didn't have. I would say, and with your point, I would say maybe you didn't have a coach that emphasized moving the basketball like that. He more so emphasized like playing defense. Quinn seems to be more offensive minded. So when you're talking about him, I see, he wants to pass the ball more because that like I said, it just creates easy offense. That's just basic though,
Yeah.
But truth of the matter is,
force you to do it because we saw last year when they did it, we won. Then they did something else, we lost.
Right.
So if you got to emphasize some pros like that, I got a problem, right? Because they've been playing since when?
Well, we've been winning, so
hey, that's great. I'm just saying,
hey, man. But I will say this. I will say this, man. Man, I see the maturity in Trae Young, man. I don't think that gets talked about enough, man, this season, man. Dude really seems, at least through these first few games, he's playing under control, man. You don't see a lot of that, I got to get back at you type of play that puts the team as a whole in a bad position. So I like the fact that, our star players playing under control, man. But I think that has a lot to do with the fact that the guys around them are making plays. And I'm gonna be a little petty and just say John Collins. Who?
You muted yourself, RJ.
Oh, I muted myself. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I said John Collins. Who? Because man, he is not missed right now.
Is it Lewis? Is that correct? I gotta check that. But if that's correct, then it says the Hawks have tallied 120 or more points and 25 or more assists in 5 straight games, tying the longest streak in franchise history. If that's true, I gotta double check that. But if that's true,
it's about time.
I would say that also is a byproduct of the system.
Decisions
from the system.
Let me tell you this, man. Now, since everybody talking about credit, I'm gonna take my credit. I told y'all, okay. I told everybody, all we have to do is improve the defense by at least 10 positions. We was ranked 26 or 22nd. I can't remember off the top of my head. We was 20 something. I think 26. Right now, I think we're top 15 defense. I think we higher than that.
Let me check. I think we 16th.
That's what I said. I said we've never had a problem scoring the basketball, right? Overall. Now, we was a lot of Trae Young heavy. Then we was a lot of Trae and Murray heavy shot taking. Now, I think Quinn, this is what I think. I think Quinn's system, or whatever you want to call it, philosophy, and I said it in the chat, I think it forces them, maybe that's not a good word to use, but it makes them, or maybe opens their eyes to see that people are open. You don't have to go ISO. You don't have to do none of that stuff. There's people open. There's people who can make shots. Okay? But I'm going to tell you right now, the offense is not the reason we won this game. That third quarter defense, when we came out and outscored them by 8, we held them to 23 points after we just gave up a 35-point first quarter, another 30-plus second quarter, and then we come out and we hold them. And then in the fourth quarter, when we take the lead, we took the lead in the third. But in the fourth, when we got into double digits, we didn't let them back in the game defensively. You don't believe, I was calling it during the watch along. I said we're gonna make them quit. That deep, whatever Quinn did to get the guys to buy in on the defensive side of the ball. See, nobody's talking about this.
Well, you and I talked about it, Demond. We talked about it.
Whatever he did
they need
to buy in to play defense. Now, granted, the strategy in that second half, and I think me and who was in it? It was me and Earl talking about it. It was like, hey, let Zion do whatever. Let Zion do whatever. Because nobody else was going to do anything. And I said this in the end. I said this during the watch along. I said when he took out Zion and McCollum, right? And just left BI out there with some randoms. I was like, they have no other scoring. They don't have it, right? So so it's a flaw on their team as well, right? They don't have no scores outside. No, let me say it like this. Zion is their whole team. I'm gonna be honest, because in the third quarter, in the fourth quarter, he was the playmaker. He was the point guard. Only thing, did he bring the ball down court? I know whoever brought it down court, they gave it to Zion at the same spot at the top of the 3-point line, and he was doing his thing. Like, they had no other playmaker out there. So once we keyed in on Zion, and this is where I give Clint Capella credit, where his size came into a factor. I don't know how many blocks that he got, because they didn't credit him for everything. He was alternating some of the shots from what's my guy name? He was altering some of the shots from Zion at the basket, and that's not gonna show up in the stat sheet. But we was watching the game and we was calling it like, bro, Capella is working tonight, and that stuff that's not gonna show on a stat sheet unless you saw the game. You're not gonna point that out.
Yeah.
You feel me? But credit to the Hawks on the defense. I don't know what he told him in that locker room, but these boys came out because Matt. Can we agree? We never had an issue scoring points. Now you could argue the way we scored them wasn't efficient, right? But we
especially in the fourth quarter.
But correct me if I'm wrong, because you used to tell me all the time, hey, we're number 2 in efficiency. Offense is going woo, 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 woo. So we never had a problem scoring the basketball.
Well, not last year, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah, overall,
and the year before that, we was the number 2 offense. So
the year before that, right.
So we never had a problem scoring the ball, and that's never been my issue. My issue has always been, well, number one, we never could defend. That's what we never could do. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know what Quinn told these dudes, but he got these dudes bought in. Because these dudes be out here hustling. Go ahead, Blackbird.
See, the thing is, our bigs got a lot of flack last year. They got a lot of flack on Yeko Kongu and Clint Capella from the fan base. And it wasn't because of them. It's that they had to overcompensate on defense. So offensively, it took a toll on them offensively as well. And then as the season goes on, you see their defense start to slip a little bit. Now, see, that's not on them. You got to have your wing defenders. They got to take some pressure off those bigs, man. They got to cut guys off from being able to cut in lanes. Stop letting off-ball screens happen just at will off the wing and guys get free inside to get to their spots. See, when you help the bigs in that manner, they don't have to overcompensate on defense. So we got like DeAndre Hunter and Jalen Johnson and DeJounte Murray. DeJounte's doing a much better job this year of staying in front of his man. He's doing a much better job of that. And I'm gonna tell you what Quinn Snyder is telling them at halftime. He's telling them to communicate more, communicate better on the defensive end. When you see a switch needing to come, call it out. When you see somebody trying to make a baseline move, call it out. That takes pressure off those bigs when those wing guys are communicating better and staying in front of their men. Now, see, that's the difference. And when I was talking about the difference between contenders and teams that are just good, that are just playoff teams, contenders win in the third and they close out in the fourth. They can go to all-stars and not have to go to their superstar. But another thing that they do that contenders are capable of doing, they're capable of weathering storms. We know that your boy Zion Williamson, we know he'll freight train. We know he is. But the problem with Hawks teams in the past is that they would let that superstar get his, but they let one or two other guys get theirs too. See, that was an issue. Zion Williamson's, they're gonna get theirs. You know, Luka Doncic, they're gonna get theirs. But if you keep everybody else contained, make sure nobody else can go off on you, then that is what contenders do. They understand defensively their assignment. It's the Bill Belichick mantra, right? You got guys that's gonna get something, but we gonna take one guy and we gonna take him completely out the damn equation. That's what they did to CJ McCullough tonight. They took CJ McCullough out of the equation. He couldn't do shit. And Brandon Ingram, he's a guy that can get heels too, but they took him out the equation. So when you do that, and they have to rely on one guy, then you taking a lot of the pressure off those bigs on that wing, man. Hey, man, good win, man. Good win.
Also, cover your ears, Foot. The scheme defensively is also very different from last year. Last year we switched a lot, heavy switching, guys in bad situations.
We switch a lot now. We switch a lot now. We still switching.
Yeah, they switched.
Repeat
what you said earlier, man.
Let me tag on to what Blackberry said. Not letting the others get theirs right, and that's what you saw in that first quarter. Because what's the boy name I was talking about? Remember I asked Foot, I was like Herb Jones. I was like, I was sleeping on Herb Jones, and you was like, oh, he can hoop. Herb Jones was eating in that first half. Yeah, Herb Jones was eating in the first half. So I just wanted to put that out there.
But I'm saying overall, defensively, we trap more. We play in a matchup zone more. You know what I'm saying? We use the bigs higher than we did last year, and we use wing behind the
you talking about
big
the defense?
up top.
You talking
defensively.
Listen,
so
man, did you see that? You know what I got to do, Matt? I got to find a way. I need to start writing down timestamps. Did you see Capella? Did you see Capella when he was out there on the perimeter? He was getting it.
I mean, yeah, he had a good game, but I'm just saying that the defensively, we also switched the scheme as well. It's not just better effort.
Matt, at the end of the day, what Foot said about defense is true. It don't matter what the scheme is if the players are not putting forth the effort. And I say
execution and effort. That's right.
I say that because Coach Quinn said that. They asked him about defense. What game was it? Was it right before the first game? It was right before the first game. And Quinn, somebody asked him about defense, and he said it takes will. Will meaning what? You have to want to do it. So he could give you the scheme all day, but he's not the one on the court.
That's true. I'm just I agree with the effort. I'm just acknowledging the fact that there is a change schematically.
I mean, listen.
Let me say something real quick, Damon.
Go ahead, my bad.
Blackberry just said it, right? Blackberry just said it earlier if you listen to it. What'd you say, Blackberry? They're talking more, right?
Communication.
Yeah. That's what it is, right? They want you. Remember, I've been saying, dude, they're not talking. They switching. They don't know what they're supposed to be. Ain't nobody saying nothing on their back end or the front end. I've been hollering that for I don't know how long, right, man? Right. So Blackberry just laid it out. What he said, if you listen to what he just said when he came on, that's what it is. That and some other stuff he said. As simple as that. You can talk scheme, you can talk this. You have to want to play defense. Defense is purely.
But I'm just saying, they're even Quinn, like last game, he said their effort, they're giving effort, they're just not executing the scheme properly. So effort is cool. But I'm just letting you know that it's not 100% effort.
It's all combined. I mean, both y'all right. Both y'all right. It's not knowing, not executing correctly. Why? Because like what Foot and what Blackberry just said, communication. You could see it if you go to the first half of the Timberwolves game. You could see like they don't tell each other like, "Hey, stay with this guy. I'm gonna stay here." They don't. If they do. They don't follow no directions, okay? But I mean, like I agree with all y'all points, but my main issue was getting us to play, getting us to defend. We never had a problem scoring points. We just couldn't stop the other team from scoring 120 points. You know what I'm saying? But hold up, what up? What's good? Only in the building. What's good?
Hey,
what's your thoughts on the game tonight?
So what I wanted to say was the only issue I had was sometimes I just wish some of the players like Capella would just dunk the doggone ball. My God, you're right under the goal, Capella. Why are you laying the ball up? It's so annoying to see him do that because it's so annoying. I mean, he made the shot, but a lot of times in the past, we've seen when Capella or like somebody like Jalen, even though they're big and tall enough to dunk, they'll lay it up, and then in the past, it'll get blocked or it'll miss. And it's like, I'm just like, just dunk the ball, guys. You guys are big. You guys are tall. Come on, you know. But other than that, and the only other complaint I have is we have to work on our missing open shots. There was too many open shots, especially the second half. I saw that, you know, we were wide open. Good looks, and they just, you know, missing it. I'm like, come on, Sadiq, come on, you know, like it was Sadiq that missed one, Bogey. I'm like, come on, guys. You guys are wide open. We have to make wide open shots. But other than that, I love that, you know, especially in the second half, the defense was much better. They were much more aggressive. So that's what I got to say.
Hey, I agree with you, man. Like, I don't know why Clint don't dunk the ball. I don't know.
Just dunk. Oh my God.
Maybe what's that line from anger management? You gotta dunk that shit.
I know. Jalen too. Just dunk the ball. I mean, come on.
Yeah, Jalen played. Yeah, that dude played. He played amazing today, bro. Like,
yeah, he did.
Mikey was on here, so I could tell him I told you so. I can't wait to talk to him again.
Hey, Damon, I'm gonna give you. You want an early out of our JJ bet?
Nah, I'll pay my bet. But we got to the end of the season.
I'll give you an early out.
I don't need an early out. He cooking. We ain't bet. How much we bet?
I don't remember.
Hey,
I gotta ask Gerald.
You know me.
Gerald, keep the receipts.
I'm about wins and losses, baby. We won. When the Hawks win, I'm happy than a mug, bro. That's 4 in a row.
Mm-hmm. So that makes 4. Okay, so that makes 4. I was wondering if it's 4 or 5. I'm like, okay, that's like 4 now.
We didn't win.
Wait, so
we didn't win 4 in a row last year, did we? No, wait. At the beginning of we never won 4 in a row last year, did we?
No, at the moment
we went on one. We stringed together 5 games one time last year.
Just one?
Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 in a row, but we only did that like one time last year. So the fact that we're doing this, and then we did that like it was towards like the middle or towards the kind of the end of the year when we did that. But this time we're stringing together wins, and it's like it's like the very beginning. So this is kind of different.
So see now games like this now it makes me wonder, and I'm questioning what were we doing versus the Knicks then? Like what the heck?
That's what I was wondering.
They were still
effort.
They were still learning. They were still learning.
Well, yeah.
Because
effort, yeah.
So Devon, halftime, what I said, if they just play a little bit defense, a little bit with the effort, and they came out with it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I
told y'all that's what was missing, man. Defense. So
defense,
they didn't even score. What they score? 103.
I think so.
How many points they score? 105, 103?
I think 105.
Bruh,
yeah.
Let me tell you something. In today's NBA, when you hold a team to 100, like under 105 points, and that's freaking amazing. Because
it is.
I know at halftime they were shooting almost 50. No, they were shooting 50% from the field at halftime.
That's true.
That's 50% from the field. What were they shooting from 3 at half? It was higher than us by a lot. It was like
they said 50. Did they say 56%?
I think it was like no, I don't think it was that high. Damn, and I looked at it at the halftime too, man. I looked at it at halftime, but I'm like everybody else, man. Like the chat, like the dude Jalen Johnson, bro. He just changes everything, man. Shout out to the boy Phil in the building, man. What's good, my guy?
Man, ain't nothing but head bounce. What up?
Now talk to me about the game tonight, my G.
Hey man, the boy look good. I was in and out, man, because I was trying to move around and go grab some food or whatever. But they look good, man. The way they turned up on that second half, man. If they just need to be able to do this consistently. Because I mean, ball movement, the way everybody moving around, moving to their spots for open shot, for that matter, like and knocking them down. Only person I ain't seen knocked down that night was Bay. And he's just like he having an off night. But them boy look good, man. They just got to keep it consistent. Oh yeah, let me explain what I was telling you too about Trey. On that one play,
On
they
that
had ran
bullshit
through.
three he shot.
Yeah. What I was trying to say was it looked like they had ran through the play. He was actually about to he actually made a move to go around that guy and kind of got the edge on that guy. But sometimes, man, I notice Trey do this sometimes, and as a player, sometimes if you're not ready for that guy to move after the move you made, it'll throw off your whole little rhythm. So it looked like it did that for him, but he stepped back, realized it was like 5 seconds left, and everybody done took their little chance. I think Murray had the ball, didn't do nothing with it. Whoever else was on that high point of the wing didn't do nothing with it. So he was about to make the move, but I don't think he was ready to make the move when a dude moved just yet, and it made him step back, and you kind of tell he was just like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like 5 seconds left, so he just chucked something up. But I say that to say I don't think that was one of those typical threes that he normally take when it's just a wild ass long distance three for nothing. I think that was just like shot clock, play breaking down, kind of related
On
type
shot
thing.
clock. That was a bullshit 3-shot he shot. That was bullshit. He had 5 seconds left on that. It was 5
But I'm
seconds left on
saying,
the
but I'm
shot
saying
clock.
5 seconds. And on top of that, I don't think he was. You know, he probably win it, bro. Like that's what I was trying to tell you too. Like when you
pass the ball, you had 5 seconds, bro. Now I could see if it was 1 second, he just had to throw it up. You got 5
yeah. But I think he knew that too, though. I think he knew that too. I don't think that's the shot he really wanted to take.
Yeah, but like
I think he knew that.
But like I said, that's probably that I can remember.
That's about the only thing, ain't it?
That's probably his bad shot.
Yeah.
In the last I know 2 games. I don't know.
Hey, he been looking consistently poised, man. Like this trade right here, moving forward, if it's consistent, he dangerous, bro. He dangerous
because he doesn't have to carry the offensive load. See, I've been trying to tell people that.
Right.
People try to tell me we can't win unless he scores 25, 30. That's false.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you why. One, because he's not an efficient shooter. So to me, all those bricks he shoot is like a turnover, right?
Right.
My thing is this: when he just plays within the flow of the game and knows, you know what, I don't gotta shoot the ball this many times because I got these cats, running with me, making plays, moving around. And that's why I said I think Quinn, if you want to call it his system, whatever, his philosophy, whatever, I think it forces him and DJ to look for people that's open and pass the ball. Instead of, like I said, that would have been a whole bunch of ISOs from whatever part on the court, right? But look tonight, he only shot 15 times, right? Still scored 20, right? But look at the assists. So technically, like I said earlier, he accounted 20 plus another. He accounted for what? 20 plus another, or 12. So he accounted for 34 points.
And that's been a trade thing for a long time now. Like accounting for like not just his points, but all these extra assists. And actually, that's kind of the thing about his assists that kind of come at to bite him sometimes, because he was more so looking for the play that's going to actually get the bucket first, in which that's what you should do to a certain degree. But I think he overdid it so much in the past that it did help contribute to some of his wild turnovers instead of just going ahead and just getting off the ball to go run somewhere else to get the ball back. But that accounting for other points outside of yours, that's a trade thing, period. Like that boy gonna get some buckets off somebody else.
And you saw him shoot. Last game he only took 3 3-pointers. This game he took 7. He hit 3. It was all in the second half. So he was 3 for 4 from 3 in the second half. So now I'm not gonna sit here in front. It was nice to finally go in. Right. Now, my concern is he saw them go in. Is he going to come back and shoot 9 threes now, or is he going to stay conservative? Because guess what? Talk about his shooting percentage. If you take away them threes he takes, especially when he's not feeling it.
Right.
percentage will be way better than what it is now. I guarantee it probably be about 8 to 10 percentage points better. It's the 3-point shooting that gets it down. And also another thing, like I was saying, doing a watch along, I said it's times where Coach Quinn should not rely on analytics. So
right.
Murray, I wouldn't use analytics with Murray. Murray is not a good 3-point shooter. He's been in the league 8 years. He's not efficient from there. But when you saw the first half of the game, he was attacking the basket.
Right.
Getting to the bucket, getting points. Then I know Finisher was talking in that, was that third quarter? No, fourth quarter. Right before Trey hit his 3, you had 2 possessions by DJ where the shot clock was running down, and instead of shooting some crazy 3 like Trey did, what did Murray do? He went and got to his spot right at that mid range.
Right.
Met 2 consecutive buckets, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like DJ shooting 9 threes a game because he's not good at it. But
I don't like it either. Yeah, I never understood that this whole idea that's been going on with taking more threes, which I get it. You know what I'm saying? You want to have more attempts, or more tries at the basket than less, but at the same time, I just like you said, like if you ain't hitting, I'm gonna need you to probably stop after 3 or 4, man. Like I don't need you jacking them up all night, but I get the idea of getting up good threes, or if anything, creating a play to get a open look instead of a contested look. So I could get that aspect.
Well, yeah, I'll take a
if they would drive to the basket. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, I would like for us to really just drive to the basket a whole lot more than we take threes. I would like for us to do that.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's okay, to take threes, but we're not like the best 3-point shooting team. Like, just like Damon said, we have dunkers on our team. We've always had good dunkers on our team. We should just drive to the basket a whole lot more.
Yeah. I can see that. I think the most consistent person that drives is probably Jalen, it seems like, because that's his game. You know what I'm saying? Murray about like a 2-point person inside the perimeter, period. But he like to settle for the pullback fadeaway J sometimes. But gotta get to going to the basket. Cause we like you said, we now think about it, we really had a lot of it. Or unless somebody run Bay off the 3 and he'll go muscle them down in the paint for a dunk or a layup. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Matt,
especially when we're down, like if we're down or whatever, and our threes are not hitting, we need to start driving to the basket. I don't know why that is not. I don't know why we don't apply. I don't know. I don't know why we don't do that.
Go ahead. We're playing an analytic type game.
No,
you want a certain number 3, certain number of layups, certain.
So with Jalen Johnson having these consecutive good games, does Bay start again?
I think so. I don't think it's going to be the next game, because I don't think it's going to be the next 2 games, because we play big teams the next 2 games. OKC and Orlando.
I'm about to say,
going to start the next 2.
Ahead.
No, I'm saying I think Jalen's going to start the next 2.
Yeah, I to Matt's point, that's what I was going to say, man, because hearing how Brad Rowland described it after asking Quinn that question at the press after the game press conference. I think it was last game. He basically made it sound like it's basically just matchup based. Like that position right now be fluid, whether it's either Jalen or Bay, depending on the matchups. If it's a bigger matchup, it'll be Jalen. If it's a smaller matchup, it'll be Bay. But it won't be no definite on starting per se.
I mean, but you know what? He also said that Quinn also said basically starting really doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
Damon, they don't care about the PA announcer. He don't care about the PA.
Hey,
Who don't?
he did say that.
Quinn said his players don't care about the PA announcer calling out the starters.
Yeah.
They just want to
They don't care about it. Yeah, they don't care
Yeah, I'm
about
tripping on that.
till it's time to get paid.
Hey, they do care because it has a lot to do with their money. They care.
Yeah, when it's time to get paid. Maybe that's why. Hey, maybe that's why Double O took that deal.
I didn't even understand. I didn't even understand it until now when he said that.
Backup money he made.
Yeah.
He said, I'll take that backup money. Yeah.
Right.
We rolling, bro. We mobbing.
And what y'all think we're gonna do with Bay at the end of the season? You think he gonna get a grip or what?
I think if anything, somebody might whisk him off away for money, other than anything. But I think if anything, it's a good possibility he would stay. But I think somebody gonna end up offering him a big amount of money that the Hawks just ain't willing to give.
It's clear, Landry.
So you said they're gonna trade him or they're gonna let him go to
Oh well, damn! It's that kind of situation. Ooh, I don't know. They might trade him. Don't be surprised. They might trade him.
What if he wants to stay?
Yeah, contract.
Well, he gonna have to take a lower price because Landry's showing he not bluffing.
Right. Right.
You what he offer you, you gonna take it.
Right. Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Yeah, I just want to know what everybody think the Hawks gonna do with them.
This is what I think.
I mean, because right now, I don't see a whole lot. I'll keep them, but for how much? That's the question. Right now, I'm looking at Double O.
You already know it's gonna cost you about $20 million because according to the reports, he turned down what 18 to 19 million. So
I think 17.
If I know I'm not gonna give him that type of money, right? Why not try to move him at the deadline? Get a pick of something in return. Get something out of it. Why lose him for nothing?
Well, I mean, if you think he's worth 17, then at the end of the season, just offer him the 17 again.
But he didn't take it the first time.
But he's not a starter now. That's when he thought he still had a chance to be a starter. Now
but
he knows.
Starting.
I mean, not
starting.
really. He kind of,
But see, that's not what his agent gonna argue. Why even? But what I'm saying is this: why even go through all that? I made you an offer. I think you worth this money. You think you worth more. Well, guess what? Trade deadline. If I can get a unprotected first. For something like
that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard for him. That's gonna be hard for him.
I'm swinging for the fences right now. Okay.
I think you probably.
I mean, we know the Hawks value the players a little higher. That's why Clint Capella's still here.
Well, no,
ain't nothing wrong with shooting for the stars, man.
I mean, true.
Double O. So
what?
So if they did that with Double O, hey.
But
I mean, I think 17 was kind of rich myself.
You ain't gonna keep him anyway. I'm gonna tell you like this, Matt. If in order to keep Bay, Tony Russell gonna have to go on the luxury tax.
Bro, are we already
gonna go on the luxury tax right now? To deep Bay?
Nope. He about to cut. He going underneath the tax. Unless we have like a remarkable year, he might pay it.
So why not move him then?
Are we in the tax right now?
Yeah, but they getting under. All they got to do is move Capella.
No, we're not in the tax. We're not in the tax. We're over the cap.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a $10 million like.
Yeah, it's like
difference.
Like $10 million play.
So
you have to pay the tax.
If once they get rid of Capella, they way back under now.
Hey, I got a question.
I'm just saying because he make $20 million a year. So I'm saying.
But they have this question though. So we got damn, y'all made me feel upset. What do y'all think about shit? I remember. I forgot.
Well, I said if we move Capella, that's $20 million. You know
no, I understand that though. But who you replacing him with? Who you replacing him with?
The thing is this: they have not moved Capella. So what makes you think they're gonna move him now?
Well, he'll be on an expire, right?
So what?
Right. So
that's about expires are always valuable.
So why you want to move?
It wasn't valuable. I'm saying if they didn't move him, they had all offseason to move him.
Yeah.
You had a perfect trade partner in the Mavericks, right? And they still couldn't get it done because I guess the Hawks value Clint Capella higher than what the rest of the league.
Well, it wasn't that. It was that Capella.
They gave them both 16.
Capella is. I would say this. Capella is worth. I don't care about Capella, but I still say he's worth more than 5 spots in the draft. To move up from 15 to 10, Capella's worth more than that. So, because remember, we would have to give up Capella and 15 to go up to 10. So you're saying Capella's worth 5 spots in the draft. I think he's worth more than that. But
well, it depends. Now, it depends on what you're picking at. It depends on what you're picking at.
10.
If I'm picking top 10, if I'm picking, say I'm picking number 5, no, they picking 5, we picking 10. I wouldn't trade for no Clint Capella and give up the 5th pick for the 10th pick in Capella. Hell no.
No, I'm saying like the Dallas trade. We would have gave up 15.
Right, but you would have been able to replace. And you would have been replacing you could replace him with Derek Lively, who hooping right now.
I mean, I guess, but I think Capella's worth more than 5 positions in the draft. 5
okay,
spots.
so why not? So just trade Sadiq Bey. You ain't gonna keep him. You're not giving him $20 million.
What if Sadiq take 15?
Let me ask you like this. He would already took 15 if he was gonna take 15. He would have took it already.
But now he playing under Quinn. He liked what's going on. We winning. He wants to stay in a winning environment.
Other teams got money who can come offer him more than 15, more than 17. My thing is this. Let me ask you this, Matt. Do you think that Sadiq Bey and what he brings to the Hawks is replaceable?
I think in theory, yes, with AJ, but I don't know. AJ must not be doing something.
I wouldn't even say AJ.
Who would you say?
I mean, I really wouldn't even say anybody that we could replace him with already on the team. Like,
I'm not thinking about position.
Everybody kind of. But what I'm saying is what he brings though, like it actually brings something unique to the team itself. Like I don't see nobody else doing something similar to what Bey do. I mean, just think of what he do off the rip. He hit threes when he on. This like the first little time when he really just off. But he hit threes and kind of muscle down to the paint. Like we don't really have nobody that do that.
Those successful attempts.
Hell yeah. He just go straight up on somebody and dunk on him. Man, hold on, man. I know you ain't finna sit here and say like baby going to the hole and missing or something, man. Like, come on, bro.
I'll be honest.
Bey has had some bad game, but Bey got a nice offensive game to him, man. It ain't flashing up, but he got a nice offensive game to him.
I like Sadiq. I like Sadiq Bey. Ask him out. I like Sadiq Bey.
Yeah.
But I'm
AJ
saying,
right now is 1 dimensional for me. AJ is just not ready.
AJ ain't ready. Something going on with AJ. AJ ain't ready.
Well, I don't think that's going on. I think people overvalue AJ as a rookie. He came in, he was hot, he hit shots, right?
Right.
You know, like he ready. That's what he does. Right? But when it comes to that game, slow down. He's not that guy. He good at coming off screens, getting open, and pulling it, right? Creating,
right?
And that, you know, but people stop need to let the kid get better. Let the kid work on this thing. Like what's wrong with AJ? Ain't nothing wrong with he's a freaking young guy. Let him continue to work and develop.
And it seemed like he jumped out. It seemed like he just had a crazy coming out party when he first started getting in. And sometimes that's sustainable and sometimes that ain't. Sometimes it's just fool's gold. Yeah. But like he just got to get a little bit more comfortable or something.
Yeah, Mike just said the best. JJ was just like AJ.
Yeah. Wow. And the biggest thing for JJ was not only getting his own confidence up, but getting it instilled from that too. But getting everybody on board on the team too. I think because I always said, I think the slight rift I thought that I kind of noticed last season between him and Trey was just more about him having to give up the ball when it's time to push it up. and kind of seen it in that Nets game after the big spill with Trey and the coach and all that stuff. But JJ they came a long way though. I think AJ just got to come back up.
So let me ask this, and this
JJ
for
pissed me off tonight.
everybody in the chat. Let me ask y'all this. So you will not. How can I say it? So you would keep Bay the whole season. You would not try to get off of him at the deadline.
I wouldn't know.
If you're not going to try long term, if you're not going to try to keep him,
not by any means necessary. It got to make sense. Still.
Well, I'm just
because I gave him 5 seconds for him, Demond. I'm not gonna give him.
You told me 5 seconds won't nothing.
I mean,
when we got
not for a player like him.
When we got Sadiq Bey, I was complaining. I was like, "Why? We should have just kept Kevin Hurd about." I was complaining about the front office. You told me, you said, "Demond, it's just 5 seconds. No one cares about no second round picks." Now,
because he's better than the 5 seconds. I'm just saying from an asset management standpoint, it's bad.
Right. I'm saying you don't think we could get a little asset. He's gonna walk anyway.
But I could do a sign and trade with him later. If he goes somewhere else, I could just do a sign and trade.
Only if they allow you to. He don't have to do a sign and trade.
Yo.
What's good, YQ? That
what's going on, man?
Alien right there.
What it is?
Nothing. Nah. I'm out. I'm outside.
Okay, what's up?
I'm in the garage.
Right,
I'm in the garage.
You in the garage?
Man, that was a good game though. Them 4 did they thing. Who what y'all talking about?
I was asking. Would you trade Sadiq Bey at the trade deadline? Because you know he didn't sign an extension, and I was like, would you take a chance on trading Sadiq and getting something in return, or just riding him out for the whole season? And if he leave, he just leave. Well, he is restricted, so.
But what you feel like we can get for Sadiq?
I mean, I'm definitely asking for a first round pick.
You ain't gonna get no first round pick for Sadiq.
I mean, that's what I'm asking. Somebody might be
Hey, I know we gave up a lot of second round for him, but we ain't getting that, bro. So
somebody might be desperate, man.
I mean,
come on, go to the garage, bro. Go to the garage.
Hey, put sound like somebody daddy, bro. You ain't gonna get no first round pick for those Sadiq.
Hey, that's exactly where I'm about to go, to the garage. I ain't even lying, baby.
I ain't even gonna lie. When I first joined, I forgot we won.
You already been to the garage before the game.
Yeah, I'm in the garage.
Oh man!
Hey, real quick, little question. I think I remember. So think about this, fellas. With I don't know, Clem playing with the starting rotation early in the season between him and JJ. Maybe it's a ploy, right? With this whole negotiating thing, right? Maybe.
Yeah. That is
because I know people say some matchup stuff, but I don't really see right now why you if it's between them two, why you start Bay over JJ. I don't see no reason at all. Period.
It's funny you say that because I think that was another point Brad had brought up on his last thing too. He was like, it could be a type of thing where they messing with the lineup just to let him know, like, hey, bro, you expendable. So you need to go get down and lay down.
Landry cold-blooded.
That's an interesting.
So in terms of that mess up with some other stuff, playing time and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just throwing that out.
No, it's possible. I can see that. I can see that.
I think that made any sense the way JJ was coming on.
Yeah.
I thought about. I said maybe that's it, but still, you got this long athletic kid out there. Bay is a specialist to me right now. He's been real aggressive though. I will say that, right? But at the
most aggressive.
It's just I don't know. Right? They're gonna have to make a decision because you still got who coming up for a contract. Like signed. They got
this summer.
Clint.
This summer.
Clint got one more
Clint
year.
on an expiring.
And my thing with Clint, we better be bringing what's the name? Embiid up in this piece.
No,
we need a solid piece. We don't need another Al Horford years where we was having issues in the middle. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
We can get Valanciunas.
I mean, I need a big though. That's fine.
What, you don't like Double O?
Huh?
No, Double O
like
be my
Double O?
starter.
No, Double O too small, bro. That's all I'm saying. I like him.
Yeah, he is small.
I like him with somebody else. I don't like him as the starting role. So
you don't feel like he can be like a Bam?
No, hell no. I already said that. No. He's not.
Let me say this, Foot, because you make me think about something I was thinking about when they retained Bruno. I was thinking, man, I know Bruno won't start if they did decide to move on for Capella. Hell, you may not be on the team. But I was thinking, man, the way they kind of keeping him around, and Bruno ain't like necessarily trash, but he could give like a minute or two for somebody that need a break. But I was thinking, would they possibly do that?
Yeah.
And try to steal and make like Double O and possibly Gay the two main guys, maybe, and then rotating in just for briefs. Gay, Mo.
Oh, Muhammad, he too light. He too light.
Right.
He's not really a center, I don't think. I think he's more.
He's not, but I was just thinking like put him in that role. If they were thinking about, having somebody to help like cover a center or something like that, somebody that big.
But here's the problem. You just gonna throw a few minutes at him. They literally splitting minutes between him and Clint right now, right? For the most part.
Right.
So
right.
Are you gonna throw more minutes? I mean, are you gonna come in for 2 minutes here, come in for that? Come in 2 minutes for here and there? So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to do with him. And Jamal. Yeah, I'm gonna let Jamal always say I'm a hater. I'll take it, whatever.
Jamal,
let me ask y'all something. Who would y'all rather have right now? Zion, when man?
The Wembyado or whatever it is.
It's too early, man. It's too early.
Yeah, it's too early.
He looking good though.
It's too early,
man.
I'll
tell you right now, I'd rather have Zion. Zion's a freaking freak of nature.
Shit. So you feel like that too, just in a different way.
Bro.
If I had to pick right now, maybe Zion.
We could not, because you can't guard him one-on-one, bro. You can't do it.
Zion's just quick.
Okay. Who y'all think gonna have a better first 5 years though?
Explosive.
It's hard. I need more tape. I need more tape on him, man. I can't guess after 5
Did you see him take that first step? He got the ball on the wing. He had Jalen on. Hey, he hit that first step. Back up. I was like, God.
But he had all of them on skates.
He was doing that on Capella though.
No,
hey man, listen. Zion got some nice little post move, but man, I'm telling you what, he really does not float the same way he used to float before he blew out them damn shoes, man. That boy used to float through the air, bro. Like he didn't just get up and dunk. That boy used to float through the air. Hey, he ain't jumped like that since.
Every time he got the ball, we sent a defender at him every time, bro. Hey, we was rotating defenders, and bro,
he a beast though. He a beast. Don't get me wrong.
Boy, a beast. If they need to clear it, they don't clear the lane when he get the ball at the 3-point. They don't clear the lane. It's still clogged, right? And he got good vision too. He had that ball. He attacked. He hit that shooter in the corner for that 3. Bro, Zion's a goon, bro. Like that explosiveness.
Somebody asked. We got JJ for 2 more years. They picked up both his options for this year and next year. So we got him.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. You gotta get Travis Link his credit, Matt.
No, I like Travis. I've always liked
Travis. Hey, Travis drafted JJ.
Yeah.
Trey.
Yeah.
Hunter.
Yeah.
So really, Landry is really winning with Travis's team.
There you go.
Well, hold on,
Yep.
wait. Wait, let's properly separate, bifurcate the credit. Okay, so Landry gets credit for Quinn. He gets credit for trading JC.
He don't get credit for Quinn. He don't get credit for Quinn, bro.
Why?
He didn't want
What we
Quinn.
give for JC?
He wanted you.
Okay, he get credit for Kyle Korver, which brought in Quinn. How about that?
That's front
That was good, Matt. Matt tried to play me on that. Matt already knew that. Don't let him fool
all right.
you.
So he get credit for Kyle Korver. He get credit for Kyle Korver. He get credit for trading JC to allow Jalen to elevate and not bring in somebody else.
Hell no, man.
Travis get credit for that because Travis had a move, but the owner stopped him.
No. I'm saying, but most people like Damon, you and others were saying when we traded JC, oh, we need another 4. Our 4 is not settled. Our 4 isn't. Who is going to play our 4? Blah, blah.
Exactly.
So,
that's what I said.
Credit to Landry for not panicking and going to go get another 4 and just saying, I trust JJ to take that step.
But if they were going to trade JC, they should have traded him last year. In my opinion, right?
And let me ask y'all this, man.
Decided because JC wasn't the problem.
And let me ask y'all this.
Oh.
And this is for everybody in the chat. If the Raptors come to you with Siakam, do you make a deal?
Nope.
No.
That's why I wasn't high up on them last year.
Hey, Phil look undecided. Man. If they come to you and they say, hey, we got Siakam on the table, do you?
I heard he wasn't playing good so far, or he kind of looking a little iffy right now. Is he? What are you looking like right now?
Jay, they doing him like we did JC. They just sit him in a corner now. That's what they do.
Damn, hold on. You might be on to something. Is it because him and Scotty about the damn same type of player? Like they can't move him out the way? Him and Scotty.
Basically, they telling him you can leave without telling him he can leave. So they be like, stand in the corner.
Damn, Siakam, that's crazy. I don't know, man. I'm to the point like right now with the team, with the chemistry they done built, the way they look like they playing. I ain't moving nobody unless it just make crazy sense to do so. But I wouldn't even I wouldn't touch them right now. I wouldn't be itching to touch them right now. Just let them keep cooking.
I was thinking that too, and what Trouble Man said, because I've said this before too. Say Philly folds for some odd reason, and Embiid is available.
Ooh, I want Embiid. Y'all already know how I feel. I want Embiid.
Hey man, go get him. I don't like him, but go get him.
Who know how to give up?
I'll take him.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You're gonna give up a lot.
Trey or Murray, one on them.
No.
It ain't gotta be that serious. It ain't gotta be that serious.
They definitely gonna ask for.
It's gonna be Clint. One of them gonna be Clint.
Yeah.
Don't say Clint like he a prize.
Probably. I don't know. You might have to go double O or AJ.
Who the centerpiece? They gotta be a centerpiece.
I don't think they gonna want AJ.
You know who I think they will ask for? I think they will ask for Jalen Johnson.
Oh, they ain't getting him, player.
And I think any deal coming to Hawkwood probably gonna ask about Jalen because they see it just like everybody else do. Yeah, he gonna get a lot of attention
for 2 years. We ain't giving that up.
So right now, Jalen Johnson is on the untouchable list.
Yeah, he's on my untouchable list.
Him and a combo.
Nah, he can go. I like double O, but
well, you didn't even put enough bass in your voice for that to be taken for real. You're like, hey man,
he can go. That's all I'm saying. I don't hate him at all.
Shout out to my
I'm good on that beat.
Shout out the homeboy Raj in the building. Raj, what's up, man? Look at Raj. What's up, man? If y'all didn't know, Raj is a Raptor fan. What's up, man? Y'all looking shit.
What's going on, Raj? Let us know about Buddy.
Hey, we got I give you something for what's his name for Siakam, man. I give you Kobe Buffkin in the first.
Right. Exactly.
Some bullshit. Well, I bet y'all mad. First of all, let me say this. Thank you to Masai Ujiri for not making no deals with the Atlanta Hawks. We really
Appreciate you. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
He's
Thank
a
you. Thank you.
real
Thank you.
MVP.
It could
We
have been that
appreciate you,
Atlanta didn't want to
Masai.
make a
If
deal with
nobody
Masai.
loves you, we love you over here.
It could have been
Yeah,
Atlanta
yeah.
didn't want to make a deal with him.
Hey, you know what I was thinking though, Matt? You know what I was thinking when here's some crazy?
Mhm.
I was thinking this. Now, y'all do know the Hawks scouted Giannis, right? Before we
Right.
hired Larry Drew,
Absolutely.
and Larry Drew went and told their ass, the Bucks, about Giannis, right? What if we was close? What if they would have fired Travis before he drafts Jalen, and then he goes to the Wizards and be like, "Hey man, go get Jalen Johnson." Crazy, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
Crazy.
I mean, Jay.
Thank God that didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I
Yeah.
think Travis is gonna be good wherever he go. You know, I think he's gonna be good. He clearly has a
Landry's
good
gonna
eye
win
for
with his
talent.
players.
No, but Landry, it's different. It's a different.
Now you know what? Landry get credit. I give Landry credit for Murray. But you don't like Murray, so that ain't
No,
even good for you.
I told you it was water under the bridge last year. Once he re-signed that extension,
Oh,
he gave
boy,
us a
stop.
discount.
Man,
Who
He
stop.
gave us a
that
discount.
gonna hurt?
It's a discount. I said that. I'm on record. I said that before the season started.
Yeah, Matt
I'm on
told me.
record.
Yep, I was here with Matt said
But
it.
what Matt also kept calling, he still started calling him a dim star though.
No, I said all that's water under the bridge. I said I'm
Right.
coming up with something new.
No, this year, don't even try.
That was last year. This year, I said I'm gonna come up with something new. If he shit the bed against the good team, we'll see.
You remember we had that discussion right after that last loss? You remember he was talking? Matt was on him.
I haven't said nothing about Murray all year.
Boy, stop.
I haven't said nothing bad about Murray all year long. All year.
Hey, man, you know
now let's see what he do when we play Cleveland or we play Boston. Let's see what he do in that type of a game. But so far,
listen to him now.
Matt, are you really just talking like crazy about Murray right now, bro?
No.
Like you don't like Murray?
I said,
what is going on, bro? What is going on, dog?
What I said, Murray is good in my book. I said, let's see what happens against Boston, against some of the upper echelon teams that we're gonna have to get through in the East. Let's see.
Man, I hope you hoping that he gonna have another 40-point game.
Yeah,
like,
I am.
Like,
I am.
like, okay,
I am.
Damn, it sound like you like you waiting to see his shit get swatted by Al Horford.
No, I'm holding out.
He struggled
to
give him credit after that monster game. He was struggling with us giving him credit because he had no excuse.
Hey man, you better hope all the well for Murray, brother. We need him.
I'm like,
I don't know who you got in mind to replace him.
He ain't taking Trey spot,
man. Holding out optimism with Okongwu. I'm holding out optimism with DJ.
Hey man, we hoping all these boys ball out. Shit, you saw the last 2 seasons we sitting here talking about Hunter. Finally, he balling like he needs to. Man, we ain't thinking about the bullshit, bro. We hoping these boys ball, so we can hopefully make it down in the playoffs without the plays.
Man, I'm about to end the stream, man. I gotta go to the garage, bro. It's getting late. I gotta go to the garage.
Shout out
to everybody who tapped in, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And hey, all y'all, I think we had like 100-some people in the chat, man. Listen, I want to see some new faces too, man. I know y'all want to come up here. Don't be scared, man. Go and come up here, man, and give your opinions, give your thoughts. You know, we're trying to get all the fans to come through. You feel me? I know everybody can't be right like me, you know, or wrong like Matt. It is what it is. Look at Matt.
Hey, Devon. I'll wait till the next game and see if we're gonna revisit that. All right. I'm looking pretty good, Devon. I mean, damn, I'm looking pretty good.
Hey, salute to everybody, man. Thanks for tapping in. We up out. Let me see. When is our next game? Let's look real quick.
Who we playing?
Let's see here.
Oklahoma City on Monday.
On Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, was this one of them the tournament game things? Yeah, was this one?
No,
okay.
I labeled it wrong, man. I thought
think
it
it's
was
on Tuesday and Thursday, right?
yeah.
The hell, I thought it was too though, and then I seen your label. I was like, okay, maybe it is.
Our first tournament game is not until the 14th.
Right,
okay.
So how that work? So
the 14th, yeah.
So somebody played tournament games yesterday.
Yeah.
So we.
This got knocked out.
I don't get that. How long?
It's
I don't
the
get it
teams in
either.
your bracket. Whenever you play teams in your bracket.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Hold on. We need a tournament rule. We need a tournament rule. They just keep confusing me every day. I might have to be there. I need to research, man, because they just confuse me.
Well, they get
the next tournament game is gonna be against either the Sixers, the Cavs, and
our first one is against the Pistons on the 14th.
So when does the tournament end?
December the 10th.
Okay, so all the way up to
Damn,
December.
really?
No, it's not every game you play.
December.
It's only select games, select days.
Okay.
Right.
We should do good because we undefeated in the play-in.
Should. Great philosophy.
Hey, that is an in-game tournament, so I mean,
that's what we do.
What's up, Matt?
What is the in-season tournament Question Championship thirst?
Hell no, I can't talk shit.
Man, we just want to enjoy the win, brother.
Tournament.
Hey, how that sound? We be like, hey, my team got 5 championships. Well, we got 1 in-season tournament championship.
That's like a big 3 ring.
Crazy.
Don't get me wrong, though. Don't get me wrong. I want to win all the games, though.
You get a trophy and everything.
I'm about to say the money to be up in here raising hell just like it was the championship.
I sure am.
You get a trophy. You get $1 million and something else.
No, 500,000. 500,000.
500,000.
What they call it?
The in-season tournament.
Yeah.
It's called the in-season cup, championship cup.
Yeah, they got to get a better name for that.
Damn, they really thought about it.
them games were kind of lit yesterday though. Like I was enjoying it. It had the whole playoff feel.
Because you know it still counts for your regular season record.
Yeah.
So you still.
I was just tripping on the crowd. Yeah. Because it made me think if they had a game at State Farm Arena, would the crowd show up the way they showed up at the other arenas where it looked like it's the playoffs? I was just wondering about that, but instead of people just showing up like it's a regular week game or something like that, where you barely have the crowd in the where the cameras at. So
like I said, it's all depends on how the fans take it. If the fans say like, this in-game tournament shit whack, people ain't gonna support it. But what the NBA did was make it a regular season game. So you want your team to win, so you will show up because it counts. Right. And now in other leagues, like in Europe, with soccer, even here MLS got an in-season tournament called the U.S. Open Cup, but those games don't count toward your MLS record. Right. Oh damn. So that's really fan driven. They do that for the fans are the ones that make that tournament important because the fans get on the players if they don't win.
Hold on, man. So what's somebody watching in the background over there, bro?
Huh?
oh, my bad. That's me. That might be me.
Y'all ain't heard that.
I heard it. I was just like,
I'd be late to the party.
I heard it, but I was trying to show what I heard.
I'll be late to the party, man.
No, man.
I had to make sure what I heard before I said something. I was like, what's going on?
1,000 up in that garage Turn.
My son is smacking on these candies, man.
He turned balls.
Uh-huh.
All right, family. I'm gonna get up out of here, man.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, man. Yeah.
Thank you
All
for
right,
the
y'all.
support for the post game live. Thank you for the support on the watch along. We will be
Hey,
here
smash that
Monday
like button, man.
for the watch along. Hit that like button on your way up out of here, gang. We need that support. You feel me? It's your dogs. We up out of here, man. Hawks up. I'm on my way.
All
To
right.
the
All right,
man.
folks.
Peace.
Good seeing you, YQ. YQ.
All right. Oh yeah. So
Come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My shit ice cold, Trey Young.